Alright guys, today in preparation for Horde mode, we are playing a Horde mode mod. This turns decapitation into a 5-wave arena that gets progressively harder. Now, wave 1 is just Termagants and Hormagants, so that's pretty easy. It's get a little annoying with the Termagants, but it gets pretty insane. Which is why we're taking Bulwark, because I don't feel like being here for 3 hours. Now, we're also taking the Plasma Pistol, because that will deal with Biovores, since they're pretty easy to shoot in the turret. Since Plasma Pistol doesn't really care too much about the headshot damage multiplier in this game, because it has none. But there does get a point where you have to deal with like 7 or 8 Biovores in this, so I'm really just curious to see what happens at the end. I've tried it out once, we perished, and I was like, okay, let's run it back. Let's run it back with easy mode. That's what we're doing now. So the wave after this will be... Oh, you'll see. You know what? We'll keep it a surprise. There we go, Hormagants. Or Termagants in this case. Now, these guys will always go into execute pretty much, unless they're too low HP. And the reason for that is when the game first came out, these guys did a ridiculous amount of damage. So they put the execute for them as like a way for you to get back their HP, but these days it's kind of just irritating. Very hard to one-shot them. I run wave 2 now. That's where all the warriors are going to come out. Now you may have seen like 8 snipers crawl out of this mosh pit. However, they will not shoot us until all these warriors are dead, because that's just how this game's AI works. If you are in melee with warriors like this, and you know it's like over like 7 or 8, the game has only so many enemies that can attack you at once. So it looks more difficult than it actually is. If you ever play Assassin's Creed, it's pretty much like that. Though I will say Sword Warriors are kind of irritating, because they are one of the only enemies in the game that can actually outright one-shot you if they get a stun lock. Once we have our banner back, this will get a lot easier. Now, I haven't tried this out with Tactical or Vanguard, but I imagine the AoE damage from the grapple and stuff would be really good. Though the grapple, the grapnel, would probably get caught on all these warriors pretty easily. It's not very fun. Radiating impact, though. I date all these guys. Alright. We're starting to get to normal numbers on these guys very slowly. because of that, these snipers will actually start shooting us eventually. I have a slog to kill this many warriors, but that's what Horde mode is all about. I'm curious to see how the official Horde mode will be because, you know, really sending more enemies to the player isn't always going to make the game ridiculous. It's got to be strategic, just like with the way the enemy aggression is set up. Unless they tweak that a bit. Because, like, having a drip feed of Extremis, well, I imagine this is the reason they have the drip feed, is that, you know, only like 3 Extremis can attack you at once in this game, like maybe 4 at times. They stagger their hits. So unless they change that, adding in more guides isn't going to do much. It's really more so about, like, what frame traps you. Like, they add in, you know, I saw double Karn effects in the trailer. So if they add in the double Karn effects, the issue there would be if you get frame trapped by that plus an Extremis or something. That's a pretty easy way to get yourself caught in like a rapid grab. So we'll see what they do. Is that a Melta Bomb over there? I'll take that. I'm gonna save that for the last wave. Whatever looks particularly dangerous, I guess. Should be an ammo crate in this arena too. Yeah, over here. And I'm gonna save the ammo. I know we have a lot of ammo, but you never know. You never know what the last 2 waves are gonna be. Because we're about to be in like the liquor jungle. This next wave gets pretty wacky. And if the other 2 are anything like the first 3, we're gonna get cooked. So. Oh. I'm gonna shield bash this guy to death. He'll die eventually. Okay. Now this one gets kind of hard. It will send in Zoanthropes at us, but there will be so many warriors and such that they will never shoot. They'll probably die to spore mines. Warm done. Now, blowing up these mines will do a lot for us here. Should we get these guys in your execute range, then we can kind of start to cycle them. Yeah, there we go. Ow. That is what I was afraid of. But it's pretty easy for us to get back HP on this because the AoE shots from the gun strikes for the plasma pistol and such, they will actually regen your HP if they hit enough guys. It's been a bug since launch. And since we have such an absolute, you know, cluster of these dudes, should be pretty easy to get that number. That's so important to die at the spawn mines. Never even got a shot off. Alright, I'm putting the flag down. These sport mines are getting very irritating. And this will clear them out for the most part. Still have all of these guys around us. The Biovores are not in their artillery stance, which is kind of good. Let's grab this. Hopefully these 4 mines just detonate in our face. I get rid of one of these guys, that'd be pretty good. It's gonna be hard though. Really these spore mines in this game. Spore mines are a little overtuned. I really hope this is like we don't see 50 bajillion Biovores in the Horde mode, the official Horde mode. I don't think there's anybody asking for that. I think they're a pretty fun enemy, but there gets to be a point when it's a little excessive. Hopefully the next wave doesn't have all of this guy. All of these, he's starting to shoot. Now we are getting ammunition back from every single Extremis skill here, so that should help us with the Biovores in a second here. At least they take friendly fire damage. synapse first from this dude. Get rid of all of these, and then hopefully we can clear up this one. It should be low. Right, there we go.
Where shall I plant this flag?
This is arguably the most dangerous part.
That silenced the chimney.
Oh, that almost sucked. Hitting combo. Alright, let's pop these. I'm out of ammo with an block right there underneath the big fat Biovore. Hopefully we can body him with this. That damage boost. Alright, there we go. Thank God. He has a waste for stim there. But hopefully the next wave doesn't do that to us.
Waste nothing, brothers.
Right, one more. If there are more Biovores like that, I don't know. I don't know how this is gonna go. Hopefully not. That's very annoying. Okay, wave 4. Alright, more lictors. Oh, I hear the horror of Biovores. We'll do it this way. Alright, now they're all low. That might not have been the best use ever, but we'll see. We don't have equipment recharge on this class. One downside of Bulwark. I can't see anything. All I know is some of these guys are low. These 4 mines are probably gonna kill these guys. How many Biovores are there this time, though? Real question. Too many. The answer is always too many. I need to get over there to kill him, but
Banner, ready to deploy.
I don't see that happening right now.
This ship prepares to the job. Unleashing frag grenade. Galaxy the door to the battle. This Ravener attack.
Alright, I need to kill some of these guys.
Take cover.
Before it gets too ridiculous.
Stay alert. You fire not. Step carefully. See those coming up low. That silence the Tyranids' vile chitin. So, what's for such an onslaught?
I see death by spore mine in my future. That's all I know.
You failed that ultimate.
Look at those biocores. God. That is toxic.
Where shall I plant this flag? Fire on those mines! Xenos is living up to exterminated!
Alright, one dead. Biovores are top priority.
The weapon beast is destroyed.
2. Okay.
Xenos, take cover! Victor fumbled its tactical advantage.
That's 3 dead.
The Xenos threat will no longer
Now, one of these Lichers is very low. I might not be able to get the actual execute on him. Lichers have a very long animation for theirs.
coming forward! The gun beast is down! Behold, the supremacy of Ultra.
Alright guys, time to start praying. Finally. Alright, we're only at like 20% HP. That's not good. One more Biovore. He should be low, though. There we go. Alright, I don't think there's any more crates in this area. There are any more crates. So we are without... Oh, there's one sim over there. See, that's why we pray, guys. Pray to God Emperor every day. He will deliver. Can we do the final wave? Whatever the final wave is, it's gonna be a Carnifex or something. If it's a Neurothrope, we might be boned. But we have a stim now. Carnifex will be pretty hard. That's doable. If it's like 15 Biovores, we might actually just implode upon sight of them, even before the Spore Mines launch.
Load up. You failed that ult.
Alright, before I fight this guy. Oh, actually, you're not the last one. Alright, let's go to the ammo crate and grab that. Conveniently, that's where we're supposed to go anyways with this guy.
Waste nothing, brothers. Back, ready to deploy.
Alright, wave 5.
That silenced the tyranny.
What are next? What's coming for us? Oh, is it the Hive Tyrant?
Moment of reckoning is upon us.
You know, if it's just the Hive Tyrant, I'm okay with that. That's it? Just the Hive Tyrant? Alright. I mean, this guy's a bum. Oh, it ain't just the Hive Tyrant. Oh wait, we got reinforcements. Oh, that's neat. Wow, it's like a little breather after all that. You know what? We earned that breather. I've never been so happy to see an Ultramarine in my life.
Skitter to the grave, Seagulls.
I need to kill this guy before anything else comes. Because he can frame trap us pretty easily. I know we have a stim, but... We'll leave the Branner back. Alright, some of these snipers have gotta go though. Sorry guys, sorry. Alright, that's one down. As long as we stay close to him, he shouldn't do the giant waves often. Alright, let's grab this guy.
We crush the ravenous brood.
I really missed it there. I'm surprised they didn't send out like a Karn effects with us. Because everything up until this wave was much harder. Oh, I take it back. This Hive Tyrant is built different than all the other ones.
This galaxy's not yours.
A 3-phase Hive Tyrant? Man, whoever made this mod really went all out. If whoever made this mod, if you're ever watching this, this is a cool finale. Much more than I expected it was gonna be. I'd also be kind of surprised if Saber did something this cool. I was wondering why he wasn't doing the wave earlier, and it's because he wasn't done with us yet.
Our brother Gene will live on.
Oh, they're killing my boys.
Our banner awaits unfurled.
Grab this guy.
This world exacts a heavy toll.
Oh, there's four. There's 4 phases? Of course there are. It's only me for thinking there wouldn't be. Or maybe there's 5. You know, 5 for 5 waves. Now, since we're Bulwark, I don't care too much about the snipers. We just animation cancel out anything. This is why I've kind of not been dealing with them. I just want to kill this guy, because I don't want to get frame trapped by a wave. That's the thing I'm actually scared of. Alright, it's over. 4 wave Hive Tyrant. If you put on like the 3 times HP for that thing, it'd probably be even harder. Well, it would definitely be harder. It might not be doable for one person. That was cool though. That was a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. Man, that would take a lot of attempts on another class. I feel like Assault could probably deal with the Biovores pretty easily if he had a plasma pistol, but it's all the Spore Mines. Man. Those Biovores are what gets you killed. Alright guys, I give that one, you know what, I'll give that 10 out of 10 for a mod because that was really good. I'd be pretty impressed if the Horde mode in the actual game is harder than that. Or more ridiculous. We'll see though, it is unending, so it could get absolutely insane. Hopefully you can see my stats. I want to see this. I want to see how many extremists we killed. Now, unfortunately, since we were by ourselves, those Zoan throws only get off like 2 shots, but yeah, that's just how the game is. Maybe they'll change that next patch. There might be a way to change it manually, but so far, I don't know that. Alright, let's take a look. 42 extremists in that tight little arena. That's pretty spooky. And probably like 100, like, you know, hundreds of Spore Mines got detonated. Anyways, guys, that is all for this run here. Let me know what you guys thought about that in the comments below. If you like content like this, subscribe for more. And as always, thank you to all my channel members. You guys really keep me going. Take it easy, guys. Peace.